The term osteoclerosis is derived from the Greek words for hard and ear. It describes the condition of a normal bone growth around the stapes bone, one of the tiny bones in the middle ear. This leads to a fixation of the stapes bone. The stapes bone must move freely for the ear to work properly and hear well. Osteoclerosis is a hereditary disease in which a bony growth forms around a small bone in the middle ear, preventing it from vibrating when stimulated by sound. It usually causes a conductive hearing loss caused by a problem in the inner or middle ear. There are 3 types of bones that connect to the eardrum to help amplify sound waves. When someone has this condition, one of the bones isn't able to vibrate freely. Symptoms may include hearing loss or ringing in the ears. In rare cases, vertigo may occur. Treatment may include hearing aids or surgery to help the bones of the ear to vibrate more freely. Osteoclerosis is most commonly found in young adults. It normally begins in early to mid-adulthood and is more common in women than men. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done to prevent this from happening. This condition develops over time. If you catch the disease in its early development, you can treat it and have a better chance of saving your hearing. Because this condition runs in the family, if you notice your hearing is starting to gradually get worse, then tell your doctor so you can be tested for it. Also, if you know you have osteoclerosis, then take steps to make sure your hearing doesn't get affected that much. For example, don't listen to music loudly, and don't listen to music loudly with headphones on either. Many people with this condition use hearing aids. The hearing aids don't always work though. Sometimes they break, and the most effective pairs are very expensive. One woman with this condition explained how she had to try a new company due to her financial status. She had to try 3 different hearing aids before she finally found a pair that worked. Eventually, the right hearing aid stopped working for her because her condition got worse. She was suggested surgery and was considering the options for this condition, but wasn't entirely set on it. She had plenty of questions and concerns about this procedure. Another man describes his condition. He said he's been struggling for a while now. At first, he was told he just had fluid in his ears from a cold, but as months went by, it was determined he had osteoclerosis. He said there's always a hissing noise in his ear. Sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's not. There's always a ringing and constant head pressure. He was recommended surgery, but was told it's not always effective, so he was going to try hearing aids first. He also said that he's really down about the future and doesn't think it's going to go well. He's concerned about his kids for the future as well with his hearing and condition. The surgery is called a stapectomy. A stapectomy is a surgical procedure of the middle ear performed in order to improve hearing if the stapes footplate is fixed in position. Rather than being normally mobile, then a conductive hearing loss results. The surgery is expensive and covered by most insurances.